three of us are about to start shouting because we were shouting before we started recording. So the Shade Borough posted this a couple days ago, and there's a tweet. I can't lie, I should really say this girl's at name because I think this is stupid, but everyone's gonna have their voice, okay? So this girl tweeted, I'll keep saying this, there's nothing wrong. She said, actually, verbatim, there's absolutely nothing wrong with a year's talking stage. Now, is she mad or am I the one that's mad for thinking she's mad?
I personally think she's mad.
Thank you.
She's not mad.
Why is she not mad?
It will be beneficial for you, so why wouldn't she not be mad?
Personally, I think, obviously, talking stages vary from situation. If it's somebody might be long distance.
Don't speak about it with a soft
No, I'm giving...
to try and push us off our mark.
No, it's true.
I don't like what you're
doing. It might
doing.
be long distance.
I don't like what you're doing.
It might be long distance. I've seen relationships within my own family where someone's abroad, they've been talking to another person for a year, time before it got serious. Because they wasn't around. As I'm saying, time.
Yeah, that's different though.
It's an example though. So I don't really, before we say we don't know the situation she's talking about, she's just talking about it in general.
She's talking about it in
So I'm
general,
saying that it's not mad, but it's not ideal. That's what I would say. It's not ideal.
I'm not talking to anybody for a year. And that's on God.
So how long are you so let's
If we're go on.
So let's say, let's give some context to this situation. So you're talking to a guy, you meet him, you go on a few dates. How long in your head do you feel it should take until things get serious?
When you say serious, what does that mean?
There's a clear goal of what's going on.
The goal needs to be like quite early on because I'm not here to play.
Okay.
Yeah, so
is that because of just your situation now or just
yeah,
in
just because
general?
I'm not interested in let's see how it goes. That's just not my
So
vibe.
what's your ideals then? What's your ideals?
Like, when are we getting married? That's my goal. Like,
She
honestly,
said-
all jokes aside.
She said if you're serious.
Yeah, like, if all of the guys sliding in my DMs, yeah, you look, I know, when are we getting married? That's my goal.
Why do you look scared?
Because
I ain't got time to wait.
In my head, yeah,
Like, I know everybody says you've got time, you've got time.
I hate that stupid. Leave me alone.
How have
my
you got
time is
time?
my time.
Please.
Do you understand? My time is my time. A year's talking stage. I'm just gonna speak.
So what's
from
your
me.
ideals? You lot aren't giving me time frames. Because you've obviously,
okay, you go.
a year's too long, so what's ideal?
The last situation I was in, I said I'm not doing talking stage past 6 months because I think that's stupid. I think the first.
So you'd be a girlfriend after 6 months?
I told him the first 2 to 3 months max. I feel like you should know what you want. Depending on life circumstances, then I'm giving you those 6 months.
So we're saying 6 months is the max for a talking stage.
I'm not talking to anyone for 6
But
months either.
that's
So
for
that's
me.
too long.
That's
6
for
months.
me.
Too long.
So 6 months is okay
That's
for
for
you.
me.
What's your
3 months.
and then what?
That needs to be
Relationship.
your girlfriend after 3
Yeah.
months. Then
But what if
after,
he doesn't know you?
then go your
Hold
way.
on a sec. Hold on.
Go
hold
your
on,
way.
hold on. Do you know how many dates you can go on? We're going to use your 3
Yeah.
months here. Do you know how many dates, late night phone calls, random link ups can happen in 3 months?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can. But at the same time, I feel like 3 months is definitely something that it depends on the situation, man.
But
What
this
is the
is the
situation?
thing.
This is what
If you
guys
come
say.
to me
Okay.
with this attitude, 3 months is short. You don't like me, and
You don't
that's
like
why
me, and-
I remove myself from the situation.
And I'll go back to answering my DMs.
That's it. You don't
Yeah.
like me because let's be honest with yourself. If you met a girl that you really liked, within 3 months, would you not wife that girl? If you really like this girl,
Probably not.
you wouldn't.
No.
Okay, clearly you're not serious.
No, I am.
But
I am serious. But,
but
it's
why
just,
would you
but
not
I'm
wife
not. I'm
her
not
in 3
putting.
months?
I'm not just going to just put myself under pressure like that. There's a lot of things that
How's
need to
that
happen.
pressure?
Hold on.
not just
How's
gonna
that?
put
I don't
it-
think- I don't think that's what Mida's trying to say. And it's not pressure. The reason why I agree,
It is
agree with
pressure.
her.
Why?
3 months.
No, but let me tell
and
you
I
why.
spend,
Of
I'm gonna,
Constant speaking, we're dating, we're going on dates
Do
3
you know
times
how
a week.
3 months is 90 days?
It's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about me personally.
Okay, so listen, if me and
If
you are
I'm-
dating and then like we're going like I said, we're
How
spending a
often?
lot of time.
Every weekend we're
Every
going out.
weekend we're
Okay,
together.
then that's different. Then.
Yeah, but then that's what I'm saying. Every weekend we're together. We're constantly talking. We really like each other. And then after 3 months, you haven't asked me to be your girlfriend. Omar, I'm gone.
And where are you going?
To the next guy in my DMs or whoever else moves to me.
Ah.
It happens regularly. So
Period.
whoever comes next, I will talk to them.
Do you know what?
So,
if I
wait,
see this, I want to pop your collar.
But the thing is, this mentality, yeah, it's very, very dangerous.
Why?
How?
Because, like, do you know people that have benefited from this mentality?
Yeah, my
Yes.
girl's married. She got married in July.
And how long was she seeing the guy for?
6 months.
Okay, so she's doubled your time.
No, as in
then.
they were married within 6 months.
Married?
Yes.
How old is he? Is he an uncle?
No, he's not an uncle. He's 32.
I've got a friend that was married within the same time frame, wedding, everything.
Yeah.
Her and her husband have 2 kids together. They live in a night house, and he's getting his PhD.
Look, at the end of the day, it's not for
Ladies,
everybody.
man.
It's not.
Ladies.
Do you know what it is? Because you earlier
Ladies,
said, you
man.
said the girl should respect herself.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, I feel like this going into
Can I ask you,
situations with
why is
pressure,
it
man.
unrealistic? Because
It's not unrealistic. It can happen. As
Okay.
you've both given examples, it can happen. But at the
Right.
same time, if you're going into these situations, make sure the people that you're talking to have got a similar mindset.
Yeah,
It's
and
very
that's-
important.
But then
But,
that's
don't,
what-
that's
but,
what we
but don't put pressure on people because you have a certain way of thinking.
But then
Because
this
that's
is why
wrong.
I said. But this is why when you said when does the goal need to be established, and I said from the very beginning.
No, but you know what? And
because
I
I,
hear
need
that.
to see that you're intentional.
And to be honest, I can't complain at that.
Yeah.
If you're saying that you're telling someone on day one,
Like,
when
I'm
we're
not here
getting
to play
married,
games.
Cool.
That's
Fair
it.
enough.
And if you say
Fair
to
enough.
me, if I come to you and I say, listen, I'm not here to play
No,
games.
and you know what? Fair enough. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Because if you set it from the beginning, and he hears that, and he still continues talking to you after 2-3
Yeah.
months, and he gets upset.
And
he's in the
also
wrong. I hear
another
it. I hear
another
it.
thing as well. Even though I've said to you,
I'd leave on day one. I'd leave.
yeah, and that's what I would love.
Yeah.
If I tell you from the jump that listen,
leave.
I'm here for us.
I'd have to.
Of course you
I
would.
would have to. Why? If I'm not here
Can
Yeah.
I give an example? Yeah,
I'm not staying around.
I'm a strong believer in if he could, he would, or if he wants to, he would.
Mm-hmm.
However you want to put
It
it. Have you
depends.
watched the David Beckham documentary?
Yeah.
Beautiful
This
documentary.
amazing documentary. I really enjoyed.
No, it's a
it.
nice documentary.
This man having a shit day, he misses his girl.
Mm.
He's in Manchester, she's in London. He will drive 3 to 4
She
hours.
had him by
to
the balls,
see
though.
her. No,
him
but
by
I'm
the
just
balls.
saying.
He loved
that's
her.
A man
Yeah,
who,
she had
He
him by
loved
the,
her.
No, he
wants
did.
her.
He
He
loved her,
loved
but
her.
she had him by the balls.
No, but think about
She had
it,
him
yeah,
by the
because
balls.
you remember.
But she sacrificed so much for him.
no, but
So
then-
it wasn't a one-way street.
Remember his earlier example about if it's long distance, he actually sacrificed breaking the rules around his
Yeah.
job
That's dumb.
and doing that.
That's
you
dumb.
are stupid.
No, that's dumb. Why the hell are you gonna put your job at risk?
Have you been in love before?
Yeah, of course. I have. Of course I
Doesn't
have.
sound like it.
Why not?
Question is-
Because when you're in love, you do stupid things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
And so
stupid.
that's what I said.
It is stupid,
That's exactly
but he
what
was
I
in
said.
love.
Yeah, so that doesn't give it an excuse, though.
Yeah,
you
when
should
you're
put
in love-
logic. You should put logic into these things as well.
Yeah, but he still was
I love
successful
her.
and did what he
I love
did.
her. I want to see her. I need her. I
Yeah.
want her now. So I'm going to find her. That's a
No.
real. That's a real man's
No,
mind.
it's not really
you
a
small
real
boys
man,
of
that's-
today, you don't know.
Oh God! Bring
my
back the
days.
men of
Bring
yesterday.
back the men.
Bring back the
Hey!
real men.
Bring back all the
The
men.
real men, not
Oh,
these
where are
sassy
they, God?
princesses that want you to chase them. Anyway, what were we saying?
I can see what's happened here today. The dynamic is crazy.
No, but in all jokes aside, me personally, I'm in a space where if you're approaching me, please don't approach me for nonsense. That's all it is, and I stand my ground because if you're like, oh, do you know what? Like what some guy was talking to you, I told him I'm not here to play. He said, "Is it okay if we, see how it goes?" I said, "I'm not a see how it goes type of babe, but all the best." Simple. We don't have to.
guys. Stop saying see how it goes.
Yeah,
because
that's not my vibe.
So,
Just say your intentions.
If
thing is-
you wanna,
All right, I'm gonna put something to you, like, yeah. So, I'm early 30s now, yeah. And I've said to myself, I've had a deep conversation with myself, and I said, you know what? I'm actually willing to go into a relationship, but for me to go into a relationship, I need to make sure that the person I'm actually going to be with is right for me. And it's very hard for me to get to know someone and they've got that kind of pressure, like, I'm not a see how it goes type of person.
But then for a guy to tell me, let's see how it goes. No, you can't tell me, let's see how it goes.
But
Because
I've got intentions for the
I feel
person
like
that
you're
I...
stringing me along.
Yeah,
No,
and
but
that's
if
just how
I've
it's going
got
to sound.
intentions for me to say, right, I'm ready to go into a relationship, how am I supposed to see if these people are right for me?
So you can say, I would like to date you and get to know you. That is...
It's the same thing.
It's all about language.
It's the same.
It's all about
Well,
language.
it's not the same thing.
It's all
It's
about
not the
language.
same thing. Do you know what? See
Wait,
what
are
it
you not
goes with?
aware?
Do you know what? It's just like, let the river take us wherever.
No,
That's what it means.
No, it doesn't.
That is what it means.
It's the same thing.
It means this just less whatever. That's what for me personally. Yes.
No.
For me personally, that's what it means.
So you're basically saying if a guy says, "I want to date you," and
date sounds better.
so it's all about how it sounds.
Yes.
But it's the same result.
Okay, if a woman said to you,
Wow.
If a woman says something like so brazen, yeah, like she just comes up to you and she says, "I want to fuck you," yeah, and then next, compared to a woman that says, "I would like to get to know you intimately." You see how it's the same thing, but it's different. Some men might be intimidated by the girl that comes and says, "I want to fuck you." Whereas if another woman comes and says, "I want to actually get to know you intimately," he will receive that better. It's the same thing, but they've said it different ways. You can't come to me and say, "Let's see how it goes. Just let's be going with the river now," and just end up on a waterfall. No.
Here's the thing. Like I was saying before, I think it's all about language so that we can really gauge your true intent. And one thing I want to add, men listening, I've said this on another show. Guys, if it's sex that you want, there are women out there that are going to give it to you more than what you think. And I'm going to be completely honest.
That's true.
they want as well.
That's
Because
true.
they're probably thinking, nah, listen, the dating pool is not for me right now. I want to have my fun. Fun is probably going out on dates, be intimate, getting to know themselves sexually with other men, just talking to other people, feeling out their vibes. So if that's what you want, just be honest and just say what you want. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Why are you sweating?
No. Sorry, continue.
There's nothing wrong with that. But then those of you listen,
I'm in the hot seat right now. You know.
You're not in the hot
No,
seat.
I am,
listen,
man.
but I've met
I
guys
feel
that
like
have
I
said
am.
to me, listen, they're not on nothing serious. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Because at the time, not that I wasn't on nothing serious, I probably just didn't know what I wanted. Or do you know what, Nikki, I want to take you on a date, but listen, I need to wait till I'm up. All right, if I'm interested, I'll come back. If not, we keep it pushing. There's nothing wrong with actually saying your true intentions.
No,
Honestly, there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm an advocate for that. I agree with that. I always say if you speak to a woman, just be honest.
Yeah.
Because before when I was younger, I didn't know how to be honest because I was like, if I say it, she might not be receive it well. Then as I got older, I was thinking, if I just tell them, some people are like, no, I'm not interested. Some people are like, yeah, let's go. Let's just have fun. Do you know what I'm saying? So I agree with that 100%.
Absolutely. And when I date, I don't actually say, you need to make me your girlfriend in 3 months. Like, I don't actually come. I'm actually quite easygoing.
Unless they see this. They see this.
What's
this pod, they know your intentions.
Well, that's my intention. So if they approach me, that's fine. But I don't actually say it when we're like dating. But I will be like, if they say to me, I'm just here to have fun. Like, because I think men tell on themselves all the time anyway. So more time they'll tell me what their intentions are without them actually knowing what they're saying. So, and then I'll make my decision from there. And always multi-date. Because when it doesn't end well here, you have else there.
The last thing on this point about the seeing stage to kind of end that topic. Do you think both of your ideas have come through your age and experiences? So like the fact that where you are in your life now, you're not here for games. Because I feel like from what I've seen as a man in his early 30s, women my age group have a very similar mindset to that. That they've been played around in their 20s. Now it's like, you know what, brothers, it's time for me to get what I deserve and have a relationship. Do you reckon it's because of like an age thing? Because I hear it from like women in that in this age group, but I'll say that 28 to 35, it's very intense.
Yeah.
It's intense. Like dating at that stage, like for me personally, as a man in that age group, it's almost like you talk to her babes your age, and it's almost like if you're not gonna marry her that year, that calendar year, just forget it.
Yeah.
Forget, and that's horrible because it's like
it's not nice.
it's not nice.
It
But
isn't nice.
guys, it's really
I feel
uncomfortable.
like it's what you said though, age and experience.
No, of course. And that's what I'm saying, the age and experience. But that's where guys your own age will look at you and think, I'm not even going to go there. Because the pressure over there, straight away, off the jump, is not what I need.
And this is why...
But then I
stating
don't
your
understand
intentions.
why men find a woman who knows what she wants as pressure.
No, do you know what? Should I tell you why? I'll tell you why. I'll give you a bit of insight, yeah? Well, for me, and I'll speak for some of my friends, a lot of the time, as a man, we come from where we want to please, protect, and provide. And if
Some of you.
yeah, that I'm talking about me and my friends. I don't know. I can't talk for every other man. We want to please, protect, provide. So when it comes to like women that knows what she wants, we need to make sure we can do those things off the jump. And if you're not really ready to do those things, it's pressure straight away.
Right.
It's like an egg time has gone on you. Like, come on, you want to be my man? You better please, protect, and provide for me. So and you might like that girl. You might think I can do that. I'm working, like I'm striving for a promotion.
This is the thing, and I
in
think
3 months I'm not ready. I don't have wedding money just yet.
But then this is the thing, and I think obviously this might have been lost in translation. So I'm going to explain. If I'm dating somebody and he hasn't got his shit together, but I can see that he's working towards that and he's making me happy, that's fine. But the thing is,
how would he be making you happy? Like,
so like he's kind, he's caring,
but he's got no money.
No, I'm not dating anybody that hasn't got money. At your age, you should have money.
See, that's pressure.
No,
what?
but when I say you should have money, I don't mean that you should
when
be
you say
fucking
he should have money,
Dave or big.
What's he
like
should have
be
money?
comfortable.
What's that?
Like you can go on holiday. You can buy dates. You can go on dates. I'm not saying that you should be rich, but you should have you should have a 9 to 5.
You should be sustainable.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah, that's my point.
That's fair enough. I was getting worried there.
Yeah, I'm not an unreasonable person. Like, if you have a 9 to 5...
Sorry.
If you have but when I say I'm not dating no one with money, I'm not dating you if you're a bum. Period.
No, of course.
Yeah, but then
who wants a bum?
But this is my point. When I think of somebody that hasn't got money, like, or he hasn't got his shit together, or you're feeling pressured, I'm thinking of bummy guys.
No. That's wrong.
Yeah.
That's wrong. But just because a man, because I said, as a man wants to please, protect, and provide, it doesn't mean that he's a bum.
Yeah.
He might just not be at that right stage.
But
like,
then
work on yourself.
But a lot of guys are putting the pressure on themselves.
Yeah,
by the way,
we do.
That's your business.
But added pressures.
No,
we
there's
don't
no
want
added pressure. There's no added pressure. Let me tell you why there's no added pressure, yeah? Because a lot of guys will be like, no, I want to be able to buy a house and go on honeymoon before I can do this. More time, trust me, there are girls out there that are like, no, you need to get me a Rolex, you need to go. But speaking from me personally and my circle, if you're just a good guy who can provide a decent life,
right,
for your partner, like take her out on dates, like we treat each other, basically. It's not just a one-sided thing. And you're encouraging me, I'm encouraging you, we're working towards a goal. That's absolutely fine. There should be no pressure there. But we're both intentional about where we want to go. But the thing is, a lot of guys will think, oh, they'll see a girl, or I'll use myself, they'll see that, oh yeah, she gets dressed up, she's high maintenance, let me not talk to her. No, I like chicken and chips. Even exactly. But you just think in your head, oh, this girl's she's too much. She's going to want this. She's going to want that. Yeah, I want a nice life. But it doesn't mean that I can provide myself a nice life.
I hear
as
it.
well.
I hear
you know
it.
what I'm saying? So I think a lot of guys need to take the pressure away from themselves. First and foremost,
actually communicate. Because if you communicated, we wouldn't have these problems.
That is very true.
Anyway. Cool
I
down.
hear it. No, I'm calm.
All right.
You understand my point?
Do you know what? But the thing is, I've
on.
heard a lot of the things you lot said, and I've definitely taken it on board.
Share it in your group chat.